Alright, lads, and so it's the 5th of March, and with that we have 5 more stages to tackle on the Gates of Oblivion Senkaimon, in this case going upwards to stage 125, in which we do actually get to pick up another copy of Shads. It looks like next month when we go to stage 130, we do actually get an extra 25 orbs, so that's actually pretty cool. With that said though, stage 121, we are going against speed characters, Speed, Heart, and Mind. We want to bring a captain, they have to be melee, and they have to have no affiliation killer. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what character this is designed for. I mean, last month's characters besides End of Month were quite forgettable. Maybe this is someone recent. Let's actually sort by no affiliation killer, captain affiliation, because I always forget the characters. In a way, this series is like, oh, remember what character just recently released. I mean, I doubt it was for Yamamoto, but you know what? Why not? Let's just use let's use the old Yama. Let's use the old Yama. When do we ever get to take out that particular Yama? Who again, I'm still sitting with this. I am hoping he gets a remake sometime in the future with the anime design from episode 6/7, because I need to see that ultimate in the anime visuals. In the anime colors, it would look absolutely beautiful. Okay, I need to turn off auto. Hold on. Woo! Okay, there we go. So it's actually been a hot minute. I'm also most curious about this character's remake, if they ever do remake him. Hopefully he does have the fire coat. I kind of like the look of the fire coat, but, you know, the visuals aren't crazy. I mean, the character came out like 4 years ago, so I'd be kind of curious to see how he would look with a new fire coat in the new style. I'm sure they'd be able to make it look pretty good. And I also just like the idea of Yama engulfed in a fire coat, right? But yeah, the character's still pretty decent. I mean, kit-wise, visually, he looks kind of good. Just damage output is lacking, right? But it's enough for us to get through this stage super quick. Let's finish up Sanosuke, of all people, with Zanko no Tachi Tenchi Kaijin. See, it's a cool soul bomb. It's a cool soul bomb, but I believe Calab can do it again and make it look significantly better, especially if they do and try and replicate the anime scene. So here's hoping one day. I know not everyone's for the idea of another Yamamoto, but it looks like they aren't doing it anytime soon. Maybe do it like later this year, near the end of the year. At that point, it wouldn't be too bad because our last Yama would have been like a year ago at that point. Onwards to a stage 122, we are going against Squad 0 enemies. We want to bring a hard character with killer effect times 8. Again, I'm forgetting all the characters, man. I'm sure you lads will correct me in the comments. Who is a Heart Squad 0 killer? Do we have any? Is this designed for the new Yachiru? It might be. And I don't like using the most optimal character, but in this case, Yachiru is a character that I've not really ever used outside of just farming droplets. And I think she's actually quite decent, right? I mean, she has Frenzy too. She has a high Berserker value. Good utility with that SA2 barrier. And to have that all for a mid-month, like, farming character that's just there to farm droplets, honestly isn't too bad. So I have worked on her, so is she gonna one-shot? Yeah, pretty much is, right? I should have got a Christmas Yachiru to take on Squad 0. Look at this. Absolutely breezing through him. And then Senjumaru, not Bankai Senjumaru. That does look to be the new model, though. Let's finish her up with a Christmas tree. There we go, nice and easy. One of the few times we're going to bring the most optimal character, and it's only because I rarely get to use her. But I like that character's existence, I will be honest. I like that we got a Christmas Yachiru. She was cute, she was fun, and she was a pretty good farmer, for the most part, when it comes to droplets. Moving into our next stage, stage 123. Killer effect times 3, mind damage times 2, Soripa affiliation damage times 2, and we can't bring any captains. So this is for this would be for Ikaku. But again, I don't have Ikaku. I didn't pull for him. Is it for Ikaku? I mean, it's a Sparta. So let's sort by mind. Sorry, but we don't want any captains, right? And this is the only character we can bring, surprisingly. I mean, I guess in this case, I want to have a bit of fun with Rukia, so let's go ahead and use her. Although, unfortunately for me, I haven't set up a normal attack damage builds. So we're just going to go with like a hybrid recharge full stand build. This isn't the most optimal set for her, but I don't want to, you know, sit there setting up a normal attack damage build with golden chappies. For the most part, she'll still be doing some decent damage with her strong attacks, as you can see here. Especially with the damage buffs that we are getting. And look at that, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Let's use our SA1 there. I forgot, what strong attack is the unique one? Is it SA1? I think it is. Let me just back up. Is it the SA1? The pushback attack. I lost all my damage now, great. Is it the SA3? It's not the SA3. Is it the SA2? Okay, it might be the SA1 then. So yeah, the SA1 is traditionally a strong attack 3 that Sunset had back in the day. It's a very rare strong attack to get. I'm not sure if it's a good one, but we did see it on this character as an SA1, which was the first time they ever done that. So it does push back quite a bit and does hit quite a few times I've seen there. Let's use our Soul Bomb though. It's always, oh, let's dodge out the way and then finish up with the SA1. It's always fun when Caleb throw in like something Chappie related for these seasonal Rukias. It's kind of like the reoccurring theme for like almost every seasonal Rukia, and I kind of like it. There we go though, 47 seconds for stage 123 on the slower side. Rukia is now sealed. That's fine though. I doubt I'm ever going to use her again. Moving on though to a stage 124. Speed damage times 2, stun rater affiliation damage times 3. Appreciate that they're not forcing us to use a stun rater because of course I don't have a Sangadu. Let's look at other options though. Realistically, we can't just bring any speed character. I mean, the damage times 2 is good enough. We could bring, you know, someone like Senjimon and absolutely breeze through this stage. We're not going to do that, though. Let's bring another Stun Rater instead, which I believe is only Bambi at this point. Is there any other speed Stun Rater? Is Bazby? Let's bring Bazby, considering he didn't get a new character this month, right? Which I'm hoping. I'm not sure how or when they're going to include him, but I really do believe Bazby from the Toshiro fight should have gotten a new character. One of the bigger missed opportunities to not include Bazby in the most recent end of month banner, but we spoke about that so many times already. Let's go ahead and charge up the SA3 though. Let it off. There we go. Burning Finger. Let's go down here. Use our SA1. And I'll be kind of curious to see what Bazby would look like with the new style. Because visually he's okay looking. But you know, we know with the new visuals, Caleb can do a really good job. So here's hoping the next Bazby also looks really cool. Which I guess he does briefly fight Ichigo for like a very brief moment. Maybe they won't include him there. I'm not too sure. But what they always could do, to be fair. Let's use our Solvent first though. There we go. Didn't kill. Dodge out the way. And then finish up with the free. So what they always could do is like later on, they could just include him in a Quincy banner. Like if they want to do that, that's kind of fine. As long as we do get him from episode 2, that'll be happy. And moving on to our final stage, stage 125. In this case, we are going against Super Slush captains. We can only bring captains, and we want to have a captain killer, or at least a Super killer. This, of course, is designed for Toshiro, but there are plenty of good captain killers, Super killers that we can bring here. The question is, which one do we want to bring? Which one do we want to bring? Right now, I'm most so leaning on the side of Kensei, I'm gonna be honest. He has Captain Killer too, but then there's also Bankai Shinji. Let's go with Bankai Shinji. He's max transcended. He might be getting a new character sometime soon with Sergeant and also Bambietta. Hopefully, they don't skip over him because he's one of those few characters that I'm excited for, strictly because he was actually in the anime. Like, the only way we would get a Bankai Shinji, a new one, is if they actually remade Kan for Your World Bankai Shinji. Unfortunately, taking a lot of damage here, but since the anime did cover it, we now can get a Bankai Shinji, right? Unlucky for us too, Shinji also does use his Shikai quite a bit too in the episodes, so there's a lot you could do with a Bankai Shinji. Mix his Bankai on the Sobon with, you know, some Shikai abilities on his SA2 and stuff. Right, even though we have lost our full stamina damage, we are still doing quite a bit of damage. The question is, though, are we going to nuke with our Soul Bomb? We are max transcended, but at the same time, I don't think he has Devastation built into his Soul Bomb. Let's just get the enemy quite a bit weak, then let it off. It didn't kill. Oh my god. Alright, there we go. There we go. Plus, I'd be even more excited for a new Shinji because it should be our first, like, good Shinji, assuming they don't make him a Nad character. It's been a while since we've had a broken Shinji, right? I mean, our last good Shinji that we did have was a Nad character once more for GQ. A really good one, to be fair, but he doesn't stand out. So realistically, like, our last really good Shinji that's actually worth using was Bankai Shinji and also the Beyond Bankai Shinji. With that said, though, stage 125 completed. This would usually be the part we do go ahead and use a summer ticket, but unfortunately, I don't think I have anything to really use here since I am currently saving for the 9th anniversary, right? I guess just for the sake of it, we could go ahead and use our 50 golden tickets, right? Why not? Let's go ahead. Hopefully we can get a 5-star, because if we don't, I'll be absolutely heartbroken. There's an animation, so we're getting a 5-star. It's going to be a fake out. Can it be a good fake out? Only Orohime, so only 1 5-star guaranteed here. We could get 2, we could get 5, but we're only guaranteed 1. And looks like we're getting a Ishin. Never mind, we got Love. Ew. We got 2, though. Saruchi, that's somewhat new. Unfortunately, I have her. Unfortunately, I do have her. I would have preferred Dodoni from the banner. Can we get a free? No free, unfortunately. But we'll take the Saruchi dupe. She's actually not too bad. See, they drop a link, but you know, I think I'm just going to feed it into the current one, where she now currently has the focus slot. So that's decent. Of course, since we have beat stage 125, we now get our extra copy of Chad. And how many Chad copies does that make it? So I have already said like 2 months ago that I am saving these. So we have 2 copies of Chad, 2 copies from the anniversary tower. You know, at this point in time, I'm going to go ahead and actually start using my ticket. So why not? I have been saving it for like a really broken character that I want to actually use. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I'm saving it for Giselle. I want to see what Giselle attribute is first before I start using these Chads. But by the time we get Giselle in game, it's probably going to be after the 9th anniversary. Assuming we're going in some type of chronological order for these new 1000-year Blood War anime characters. By the time Giselle does come out, I probably will already have access to a few more copies of Chad. And all my Chads, as of right now, currently are sitting at 2 out of 5. And all my Chads are currently sitting at 2.5. So we might as well go ahead and use our anniversary ticket, right? This one should and this one does include Chad. So we're going to go ahead and pick up the speed one. And with that, that is going to be my first 5 out of 5 Chad. There we go. We're going to do a few rolls on his 6th slot. Let me go ahead and fix up the order, though. We don't want to be looking like this. There we go. That's better looking. And then let's go ahead and go down to 500,000. That's a good amount to have. If we get 2-star SP, we'll take it. And if we get a 3-star roll, we will also take it, just for the battle power. 2-star attack, that looks better. To be fair, attack's not even too bad, because these links are also good for Nat characters. Like, I do actively use this on Nat characters too. So while it won't be ideal, if we do get 500 attack, we are definitely going to take it. 1,000 stamina, we'll take it. I know the attack would be better here, but I do want to get the extra battle power first and foremost. 1,000 focus would be better for the character, but focus doesn't transfer over. And I guess let's just do 2 more rolls and then call it quits there. We did get the 3-star roll. Unfortunately, the one we want. We're getting all the 3-star rolls, the ones we just don't want. Anything other than those 3 would have been better. Attack or SP would have been absolutely golden. Unfortunately, we are getting the short end of the stick here. 1 more rolling 1-star defense. We're going to call it quits there. Tried my luck. I'll go for it at a later date. Saving these trans points for a later, better character that I might get 5 out of 5. With that said, though, lads, that was the video for today. Going over Gates of Oblivion Senkaimon stage 121 all the way to 125. Next month, we are going to go upwards to 130 when we do get 25 additional orbs. Hope you liked the video, though. See you guys next time. Take care and peace.